So Desiree, what do you think makes a happy marriage?
Love, commitment, compromise. That's what everyone says.
What about sex? I mean, do you think that's a big part of marriage?
Maybe, but different people have different needs. So I wouldn't say that's the most important thing in life.
Well, according to Stomper Lisa, sex is not a priority when it comes to a happy marriage. She says a couple can still lead a very happy and fulfilling married life without much sex. In fact, she says she only has sex once every 2 to 3 months because of her busy lifestyle.
Well, and another Stomper definitely disagrees. She thinks, there's really no point to getting married if you don't want the sex. Sex adds a spark or fireworks to the marriage. Usually when the sex takes a hit, the marriage takes a hit too.
Well, I agree to a certain extent, but there should be a balancing point. I mean, a marriage cannot be based solely on sex, nor can it survive with no sex at all. Personally, I don't want to be in a sexless marriage. You know how people used to say you get married so that you can have sex legally? Well, I guess not. Though not many people follow the rule these days, it's still something to look forward to, I feel.
But sometime down the road, couples eventually stop having sex, so maybe it is more important to work on things like communication and compromise for a lasting relationship instead of just sex. So when the sex is gone, there's still something left in the marriage.
Words of wisdom. Well, let's see what our Stompers have to say. Stomper Street Shooter said, Singapore is a busy city, we rush, we are all busy all the time. I mean, you work and you get home late and you're dying to sleep. Well, I can fully understand that. I mean, when you get home, the first thing I want to do is to just wash up and go to bed. I know, where got time for sex?
Yeah, well, but Stomper Zakao thinks that the problem lies with the Singaporean women. He or she said Singaporean women think sex is not important because we lack sexual drive, but men need it. It's the way we are. Well, that's when the compromise comes in, my friend.
Well, speaking of sexuality, Stomper Fanatic had a suggestion. He or she said if we inject more sexuality in our sports, we could rejuvenate Singapore's football scene.
Wow, sex in sports, how?
Well, Stomper Fanatic sent in pictures of sexy players from the Los Angeles Temptations, which is an all-female sports team. While the girls are part of the new lingerie football league in the States, where scantily clad girls play competitive American football. And Stomper Fanatic believes that there will be more fans, support and passion for Singapore football if we had such teams. Well, that is some serious eye candy for the men, but how feasible is that?
Well, we've got some interesting comments. Stomper59 said, we do not need such stunts to make soccer a popular sport in Singapore, especially in supporting the national team. What we need is more depth and more talent.
Stomper Reader 2008 thinks otherwise. He feels that FIFA should set up a topless bathe league, as that will guarantee to pack the stadium. Wow, topless female soccer league? You wish lah. I mean, we could have more cheerleaders in bikinis perhaps. Well, I don't know.